Hello crafty friends, I wanted to give you a tour of my very messy but organized chaos of Valentine's craft cart. So I shared at Christmas time that I was trying to figure out something that I could utilize and make sure that I am using everything that I have or maybe have bought years ago or even yesterday. I just want to make sure that these things are getting utilized and not forgotten and being wasted. So I saw a video and I tried this out at Christmas and it just worked so beautifully for me. It was such a lifesaver, and I am now doing it for all of the holidays or any projects or themed swap or anything. I am going to fill this cart up and do the same thing. So first, on my first layer, I have one of these envelopes here from Hobby Lobby, and I put all of my papers in there because I am not a big paper pad collection girl. I know, so bad, isn't it? But I just kind of march to the beat of my own drum, and I buy pieces out of collections, and I like a lot of solids and to work with a lot of solids. So I usually just get pieces, and then I do love the little collections that Michael's has, the Recollection one. They usually have a pad or two that I like during different holidays. So I do usually get those because I do use a lot of those papers, and a lot of them can be used year round as well. So I do usually grab those. But here I have my some pins that I'm using, some strawberries because I am doing strawberry themes this year. And then in this little container, I have a bunch of ribbon that I'm not necessarily using all of these, but I just went through my ribbon drawer and I pulled out everything that could be Valentine's related to my crafting. So I just put it here so I knew I have it, and it works out well. And here I have just some flat backs and trim. This was from Christmas because I do need to put this up into a little container, but this little funnel that I made has been really handy for making my sequin mixes. Here in this little container I do have some little dies, but this is all beads in this container. And then over here I just have a lot of charms, cabochons. I have all the charms that I'm working with, the different little cabochons and things of that nature. They are all right here, and I can just grab them. And then on the next level, I have this from Christmas because it worked out well, that it still matched, so I just kept it, and I have used it on packaging already, so that was great. And then down here I just have a bunch of the seed beads that I grab for most, and I even have my little containers out of how I store my beads. I just put them on here so I don't have to run back and forth. And I did the same thing with my glitters, my different mixes. I just put the ones that I'm using the most, so that way I don't have to keep getting back up, and they're just easy to put up here because I do like to keep my space really clean. When I'm crafting, I try to clean my craft room up after I am done doing what I'm doing. So I have some mixes here, and I have these little mixes that I like to use that I make, and some Valentine's mixes. And this one I'm pulling the strawberries out of, and some flatbacks. And then on the bottom, I have just some packaging and stamps, and I pulled that out just in case I wanted to use it. So I remembered I had it, and I use this to trace the heart. It's empty, but I do use it to trace. And then I have some other stuff that I wanted to use for packaging, and just some containers of flatbacks. And then I have on the side, I do these little hooks and I hang all of the stickers and things that I have bought, or even ones like, for instance, I've had this one forever and I wanted to make sure that I actually didn't forget I had it and used it this year. So I hung it here along with some other ones, and it works out because it's like a little craft store. So everything is just here and available to me. And then on the other side, I did the same thing. So I have some charms and some more stickers and things on the bottom that I want to make sure that I utilize. But that is it. This has worked out really, really beautifully for me. As I said, it just really keeps me organized. It makes it like super easy when I'm like, oh, let me look for something else to add to this, or let me see if I have this over here. I mean, it's literally over here. And if it's not, then when I go and grab for it, then I just keep it on the cart. So it just makes it so convenient just to pull it around and be able to have everything right here. But I hope that you are all having a really sweet day. Bye-bye.